So I got a question about stretches for sciatic nerve pain. I have a friend who has sciatica and has had it for years and is looking to alleviate this pain through exercise or stretching. So what I'm going to do today is go ahead and show you just a few stretches that you can do every day when you wake up or when you come home before you go to bed that will help alleviate the pain that is caused by sciatic nerve damage or pain. Okay, it's going to stretch the piriformis. That's the official medical terminology for this. All right, so here we go. So the first one, you're just going to lie down on your back. You're going to cross your leg over. All right, so I'll show you this way first. You can see. So that hip's going to come up. I want you to keep this outer shoulder. So I'm lifting my right leg over to my left side. My right shoulder should stay grounded. That's the most important thing. So if your right foot touches the ground, great. If it doesn't, no big deal. You want to keep this shoulder glued to the floor, looking down at that arm. Breathing deep into your lower abdominals, in through your nose and out through your mouth. For 10 breaths. And then switching sides. So I'm going to turn away from you now so you can see it from this side. So what I'm doing here is I'm crossing it over my body, and I'm trying to go out and especially up with it, trying to bring my toes as far up as I can to get that great stretch here in that lower back, piriformis. All right, so the next stretch I'll have you do is you bring your feet up here. You're going to create a triangle with your legs. It's almost like an upside down triangle here. So your ankle's resting on your knee. And you're going to pull it in. So you're bringing it in towards your shoulder here. Trying to keep the lower back in contact with the floor. Pulling that in. So you're going to feel a really big stretch here on the outside of the boot. Again, 10 breaths in through the nose, filling up the abdominals, and out to the mouth. Switching sides. The next stretch is pretty much the same setup as the last one, except now you're going to keep space open here. And you're going to reach, one hand's going to reach in the middle, in that triangle. Other one's going to come to the outside. Grabbing behind the leg and pulling it in. After your 10th breath, switching sides. And bring it in. Now you might not be able to reach all the way up behind the leg. You may have to come up like this. That's okay. If this is the case, just make sure your chin's tucked into your chest. That way you're not straining. Alright? Never, don't want to shrug either. Just let your shoulders relax. You're pulling in. And then bring a strap with me, which you can also use a strap to wrap around the back of the leg or a belt, whatever. And then you can pull that in if you're having a hard time with reaching and staying flat on your back. Alright. So the next one is the forward lean. So you got your feet about hip width apart, toes flexing up, and you want to imagine like you're being pulled from the center of your chest, the center of your breastbone, toward your toes. So you're not hunching over trying to reach your toes. You're just trying to reach forward. If it helps, you can put your hands behind your back against the floor and press down that ankle. Trying to keep that back straight so you're actively squeezing your shoulder blades together. Again, 10 breaths. Yeah, keep those toes flexed up. Alright. And this is the last one here. In yoga, they call this half pigeon. So you come into a plank. You're going to bring your right knee to your right wrist, and you cross over so you're bent at the knee. You try to get it as close to 90 as you can. Most important thing is that your hips stay level. You don't want to be out here doing it. You want to try to keep your hips level. But this is as far down as you can go. Great. If you can, try to go down a bit farther, keep shooting that back leg further back to keep the hips even. And then you can just come down here as low as you feel comfortable, as long as you're still getting that stretch. And breathe for 10. And switch. You can start to walk back up. Getting ready to get back in that plank position. So hands underneath your shoulders. Curling that back toe back under. The back toes back under. Pressing up. So your knees off the floor. And then back to the plank. And switching sides. Shooting the leg back. Flattening the top of the foot. And slowly finding that limit. When you get to that limit, start the breath. time walking back up. So your hands are at your shoulders, curling those toes under in the back foot, pressing the knee up off the floor, and then foot goes back. All right, so there is a couple of stretches for your sciatic nerve pain. I hope this helps. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions, and I will answer them as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching.